Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the campus of the Harrisonville Middle School, where the high school games are played. No, this is not Chad Grammer. This is Jerry Forsler. You know, Chad did his 200th game last week, so he automatically thinks he needs the next Friday night off. Not really true. He's gone up to see his senior son that has senior night tonight, so I'm going to try and fill in with him. Gary's going to try and carry me. I hope his back's not bad afterwards. But, Gary, I'm kind of looking forward to, I do a lot of play-by-play baseball. Just football, the only thing I've ever done is the PA and the announcing here at the stadium. So kind of looking forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to working with you, Jerry. And I wish you'd let him at least think for a while that he had to take that next game off, because that would have been good for them to think. But, yes, he is going to spend time with his son watching him play and watching him being recognized at senior night. And so welcome to the pregame show, brought to you by Brad Saner's Farmers Insurance Agency. If you're preparing to get an insurance quote for your home, auto, or just anything, call Brad today.
Julie works there with Brad. Julie or Chad, or Brad, either one can kind of take care of you. We're going to have some senior night stuff, and we're going to take and try and bring that to you tonight. So we'll bring that mic in. I see everybody at the south end of the stadium. They're going to go right to left, as Chad would say, to come in, and for the seniors to take care of things. Looking forward to things. We might give a little bit of information tonight. 7-1 are the Bulldogs of Odessa, and 4-4. The Wildcats started out with 3 losses. Then they came with 4 wins and then a loss last week to Oak Grove to be 4-4. I want to kind of recap our season a little bit there, Gary.
Yeah, and I said last week we're going to see how good we are, because the first 3 games were some tough games. The next 4 games were, I'm not going to say easy, but there weren't as quite, I felt, the competition as last week was. And so I had made the comment in pregame that we're going to really see how well the Wildcats are. I don't think we saw that last week. I see a lot more capability on the Cats sideline. We just weren't able to show it last week. And so, we're leading into districts, and so this really is not going to mean anything as far as conference goes, but I think it's going to mean a lot when it comes to preparing for districts.
It'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. There's been such a change this week in the Class 4 District 7, I believe we are, with Lincoln College Prep having to forfeit some games, and it moved them from, I believe, 2nd place down to 7th currently if you take a look at that. And that means the first team that we would play would be Lincoln College Prep if it was today. But you got a point to come with this.
I do, because I printed it out before we came up here. The seeds right now, as they stand, are Nevada, Harrisonville number 2, Carl Junction number 3, Grandview 4, Center 5, Southeast number 6, and Lincoln Prep number 7. Obviously, the number 1 team would get a bye, so we would be playing next week at home. And the way it would look would be that we would be playing Lincoln Prep. However, Lincoln Prep beat Southwest, and so therefore, Southeast, and so therefore they can jump if they want. And we're talking to Coach before the game. He seems to think that they'll take that jump, and so therefore we should put Southeast at number 7, and so we would play Southeast here next week. That's the anticipation. We don't expect any really big changes out of that, whether we would win or lose tonight or anybody else.
There is a huge difference in points, so no one is going to overtake Nevada with a win or a loss tonight, first of all. Secondly, with that change, the head-to-head allowing you used to have to petition or ask the state if they would move you up, and people got to where they would use that to their advantage of knowing who they would play the next week. And I think that now it's automatic and it just happens. But I don't know that for sure. I didn't call on that this week, so it'll be interesting to say. But nonetheless, you've got a 7-1 Bulldogs team from Odessa that's come into town playing some pretty good ball, that it would be nice to try and knock them off. We need to come with it tonight and make a statement and try and show that we are capable of playing with some of those teams.
Absolutely, and they've got us the last 5 games. Last 5 years they've beat us, and so, 1 or 2 of those years they either went to state, or maybe one year I think they were going to go to state, got COVID, and I think they couldn't go one year.
I believe that's right.
So they've been providing a very good competition, very good a group of men on the field and stuff, and so they've had our number for 5 years. Hopefully the Cats can overcome that tonight and not make it number 6. As far as the conference standings, we had the opportunity to be, a before last week. If we won last week and won out and then beat Odessa, we had the opportunity in the driver's seat to be co-champions with Pleasant Hill. That didn't happen, and so instead of us being co-champions, right now we're number 5th in the MRVC West Conference. So a lot of things changed last week when with that loss. And talking to Coach, I'm looking for a different team to show up tonight. Hopefully, what he said, that they had a good practices this week, and maybe they're going to be able to play a little bit different than they did last.
Well, you always want to do well in conference, but really when it comes down to it, conference doesn't have anything to do with the state championship that you're always chasing. For instance, the year that we lost the first game of the year to Platte County 49-0, I believe, and then we end up going through districts and all the playoff games and end up winning the state. So playing well at the end of the year is really much more important than it is to just do well in conference.
Well, as Chad says, it's not how well you play in August and September. It's how you play in November. And we're, I believe, in November, Jerry. So really it's going to make any difference. This week it doesn't make any difference as far as win or loss other than a little bit of pride. But starting next week, it's win or go home. And so therefore we want to start preparing for that this week and get back on the winning track.
I see Coach Maxwell looking up at the press box wanting to get this senior night stuff going, so I'm going to turn it over to Kip Matthew. You got a point here?
All I'm going to say is you've been listening to the pregame show brought to you by Brad Saner's Farmers Insurance Agency. If you're looking for preparing for an insurance quote for home, auto, or anything else, call Brad today.
Brad Saner and the pregame show. So we're going to turn it over to Kip Matthew, the public address announcer here, and be ready to get the senior night festivities going. So we're going to step aside and let the senior night information begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Harrisonville Memorial Stadium, where we are going to celebrate Senior Night for the class of 2024. Up first, we're going to recognize the senior members of the Harrisonville Wildcat football team. Up first, number 2, Cam Lawful. Cam's parents are Arnie and Diana Lawful. He's a 4-year member of the football team. After high school, Cam plans to attend an undecided college for a degree in construction management. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 2, Cam Lawful. Up next is number 4, Sam Droege. Sam's parents are Ryan and Jamie Droege. Sam's a 4-year player for the football team, and after high school, he plans to attend MCC to pursue a career in pipe fitters, then transfer to an undecided 4-year university to major in business marketing, while also continuing my partnership and my brother's business, Droege Lawn Care. During his adventures after high school, he also plans to start a life with his girlfriend of 2 years and counting, Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is senior number 4, Sam Droege. Up next is number 7, Mason Mitchell. Mason's parents are Matt and Lisa Mitchell. He's a 4-year player for the football team, and after high school, he plans to attend the University of Missouri to major in biological sciences before attending medical school to pursue a career as a sports medicine physician. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 7, senior Mason Mitchell. Up next, number 9, Slade Holden. Slade's parents are Lon and Ginger Holden. He's a 4-year member of the team, and after high school, Slade plans to attend Missouri State for a degree in fashion merchandising. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior number 9, Slade Holden. Up next, number 18, Mason Percival. Mason's parents are Jacob Percival and Allison Carter. Mason's a 4-year member of the team. After high school, he plans to attend an undecided college to major in computer programming. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 18, Mason Percival. Up next, as senior number 23, Carter Johnston. Carter's parents are Brian Johnston and Samantha and Mike Simpson. Carter's a 4-year member of the football team. After high school, he plans to attend Missouri State University and pursue an undecided major before stacking tons of bread. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 23, Carter Johnston. Up next is number 24, Case the Milkman Melzer. Case's parents are Matt and Kelly Melzer. He's a 3-year member of the football team. After high school, Case plans to attend the University of Cornell to major in agricultural business and compete in collegiate dairy judging, and then work in the dairy cattle genetic industry. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 24, senior Case Melzer. Up next, it's number 40, Darian Polk. Darian's parents are Brandon and April Polk. He's a 4-year member of the team. After high school, he plans to attend an undecided college to major in kinesiology and become a personal trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior number 40, Darian Polk. Up next, it's number 47, Mark Gregg. Mark's parents are Carrie Shanks and Craig Shanks. Mark is a 4-year member of the football team. After high school, he plans to attend an undecided trade school to further his education in pipe fitting. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior number 47, Mark Gregg. Up next, it's number 66, Caden Shackles. Caden's parents are Jason Shackles and Jamie Wackerman. Caden's a 4-year member of the football team. After high school, he plans to play football at an undecided university and major in sports medicine and exercise science. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 66, Caden Shackles. Up next is senior number 73, Stephen Maldonado. Stephen's parents are Stephen Maldonado and Jennifer Maldonado. After high school, he plans to go to an undecided flight school and become a pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior number 73, Stephen Maldonado. Our next senior is number 75, Jonas Yoder. Jonas's parents are Lucas Yoder and Darla Worsley. Jonas is a 4-year member of the football team, and after high school, he's going to go to an undecided school for architectural engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 75, Jonas Yoder. Our next senior is number 76, Wyatt Bradshaw. Wyatt's parents are Chris and Sandy Bradshaw. A 4-year member of the football team, after high school, Wyatt plans to go to State Tech for networking and cybersecurity. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior number 76, Wyatt Bradshaw. Next, we have number 80, Andrew Arnold. Andrew's parents are Patrick and Jeanette Arnold. He's a 4-year member of the football team. And after high school, Andrew hopes to play college football at an undecided university. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 80, Andrew Arnold. Next up, our student trainer, senior Kenzie Meeks. Kenzie's parents are Thomas and Christy Meeks. She is a 5-year student trainer for the football team. After high school, she plans to go to an undecided college to major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's student trainer and senior Kenzie Meeks. And our last senior for the football team is the manager, Abrin Maxwell. Abrin's parents are Jamie and Jeremy Campbell and Brent and Melissa Maxwell. She's been the manager for the football team for 5 years. After high school, she plans to attend Metropolitan Community College for 2 years, then transfer to an undecided college to major in health sciences with an emphasis in diagnostic medical ultrasound. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior manager Abrin Maxwell. And now let's join together one big round of applause for the class of 2024 Harrisonville High School Wildcat football team. Up next, we'd like to recognize the senior members of the Harrisonville High School cheer squad. Up first is Ellie Maxwell. Ellie is the daughter of Melissa and Brent Maxwell. Ellie's accomplishments are lettering on the varsity cheer team and receiving academic all-conference all 4 years. She's been an active member of the Key Club for the past 2 years, student council for 3 years, and National Honor Society member for 1 year. Her favorite moments of all have been the bus rides with the girls singing and the cheer lock-in. Ellie plans to attend Missouri State University in Springfield to study accounting. Ellie wants to say thank you to her family for always being there and supporting her and all of the girls she has gotten so close to with over the past couple of years. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior Ellie Maxwell. Up next is senior Rachel Bronson. Rachel is the daughter of Mark and Suzanne Bronson. Rachel has been a Harrisonville cheerleader for 5 years. She's lettered and has been on varsity for 3 of them and was voted varsity assistant captain her senior year. Rachel plans to attend MCC at Longview to get a degree in radiologic technology. She wants to give shout-outs to all of her girls that are out there with her on the sidelines every Friday night. Riley Jean for being the best fellow captain and friend there ever was. Her coaches for pushing her to be her best. Her mom, dad, Mary Beth, and Kobe for being her biggest supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior Rachel Bronson. Our next senior tonight is Sammy Jolie Young. Sammy is the daughter of Andrea and Bradley. She has been a varsity cheerleader all 4 years of high school, marching band for 4 years, and she's enrolled in criminal justice and crime scene investigation and Skills USA. Sammy's favorite moments and memories are all the bus rides to and from the away games, and especially when the Wildcats win. After high school, she plans to attend an undecided college to get her doctorate degree in psychology and later become a forensic psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior Sammy Jolie Young. Our last senior for the cheer squad is Riley Jean Wood. Riley is the daughter of Randy and Amy Wood. Riley is involved in FFA, girls wrestling, and cheer. She attended the Missouri Hype Academy as one of the top 30 juniors in agriculture in the state. She has been a varsity cheerleader all 4 years and served as captain the past 2 years. She is a member of the girls wrestling team and managed wrestling. After high school, Riley plans to attend MCC Longview for 2 years and then Oklahoma State University for another 2 years to major in agricultural education and minor in animal science. Riley's most memorable moment in high school was making it through chemistry her sophomore year. Riley would like to shout out her parents for all the sacrifices they have made to get her where she is today. She would also like to shout out to Rachel, Maddie, Sam, and Leanne for sticking with her throughout the years, and to her best friend in the whole world, Dylan, for always supporting her and being her biggest hype man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for the senior class of 2024 Harrisonville High School cheerleaders. And now the senior class of 2024 Silver Sensations. Our senior tonight from the Silver Sensations is Kirsten Talley. Kirsten is the daughter of Bill and Tabitha Talley. Kirsten's been a member of the Silver Sensations for 4 years and is this year's team captain. She has lettered and earned academic all-conference titles for the past 3 years. Kirsten has been a member of the HHS traction team for 4 years and is the current team president. She has been a student council representative all 4 years, Key Club member for 3 years, and a member of DECA for 2 years. Kirsten has been a manager for the past 3 years for boys wrestling and was a member of the HHS volleyball team for 2 years. She's also a 2-year member of both NHS and NTHS. Kirsten's favorite memories from the dance team are getting ready with the girls before every game and all the car rides as an underclassman riding with Emma, Sophia, and Bella. Kirsten plans to attend an undecided college to pursue a degree in marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, senior 2024 member of the Harrisonville Silver Sensations, Kirsten Talley.
Church & DeWitt is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500. Comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchdewhite.com and click on Careers.
Meanwhile, back at the pregame show brought to you by Brad Zahner, Farmers Insurance Agency. If you're preparing to get an insurance quote for your home, auto, or whatever, call Brad or Julie today. Let's move on to the keys of the game. I'm going to let you do it. Go for it.
Keys of the game brought to you by Show Me Auto Mall. For the keys to your new car, truck, or SUV, head on over to Show Me Auto Mall in Harrisonville. Key number one, and these you'll be able to tell these are from Chad, okay? So we'll kind of adapt to them a little bit. But key number one is testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's test before the district tournament. Good, strong opponent to get prepared for the playoffs, and that's what we've got here through Odessa. A very good Odessa team, 7-1. They're going to bring a lot of good competition our way, and this gives us like I said last week, now it's this week, it gives us the test to see what we've got going into the playoffs, Jerry.
And that's always what you got to do, because right now is when you want to be playing your best football, and that is what the test becomes. How about number 2?
Absolutely. What it does is it gives you the biggest test, so therefore you can prepare, like you just said. Number 2, dessert before dinner. I looked at this when he sent it, and I'm thinking, what are you talking about? He says, your mom always told you never eat dessert before dinner. However, now you can be the grandma and spoil dinner for the Bulldogs. A win over Odessa knocks them out of a conference title and breaks a 5-game losing streak to them, which we talked about earlier in the pregame show. We've lost 5 games in a row. We need to get on the winning track to 5 games in a row to Odessa. Usually always their last of the game. And we're going to have to go to a commercial so we can have the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and kindly remove your hats for our national anthem.
If you want to let it go, that's fine.
Harrisonville.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over our nail? Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
And welcome. That was quick. Welcome back to the Pregame Show, brought to you by Brad Sanders Farmer Insurance. If you're preparing for an insurance quote for your home, auto, or whatever, call Brad today. We were talking about key number 2, and that was dessert before dinner. And it was talking about, they've got a 5-game winning streak against us, the last game of the season in the last 5 years before districts, and we need to stop that. And so, Jerry, really, I think if we should see what how we're going to be able to do in districts starting tonight.
You work all year long to get rid of the mistakes, the fumbles, the procedure calls, the jumping off sides, all those things as a coach that you want to do away from. And it doesn't matter whether you're watching Friday night, Saturday afternoon, or Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, you see the same thing that coaches are trying to accomplish. The guys jumping off sides, the receivers being lined up over the line of scrimmage. There's so many things that all levels are trying to clean up.
Oh, absolutely. And, last week we saw it. We had almost 100 yards and penalties. And when you have that to overcome, and I talked to the coach about that before the game earlier, and he says, he was telling me that they averaged, and I didn't calculate this, so I'm sure he's correct. Last week against Oak Grove, they averaged over 8 yards a carry. When you average over 8 yards a carry, you should win a ball game. But obviously, when you get all the penalties that you add up, and then you've got to make up for those penalties in carries, you're not going to do it. And obviously, that's what we saw in the loss last week. Key number 3, stolen identity. Wildcats' identity is still unknown. They've been inconsistent all year, and they have to work on that tonight if they want to make a run and go deep in the playoffs. And basically, that's what we've been talking about. Which team's going to show up tonight? Is it going to be the team that played against Warrensburg, played against MICDS, or is it going to be the team that showed up against last week against Oak Grove, Jerry?
The concentration thing is so hard. At least you didn't have a homecoming to deal with. Now, last week, we got beat by someone that had to deal with homecoming, but the team that can stay focused, they can eliminate those mistakes, are likely the team that's going to come out with the W, especially this time of year.
Oh, absolutely. And, I will tell you, talking to Coach, he feels like they had a good week of practice. So hopefully overcoming that loss from last week, they have a good week of practice. Hopefully they come out and start off early and start having a good game, scoring points and playing some defense, because they could not stop Odessa last week. And the running back, Noah, that number 34, I think he had almost 300 yards, over 300 yards total offense. We've got about 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. So those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Show Me Auto Mall. For the keys to your car, new car, truck, or SUV, head over to Show Me Auto Mall here in Harrisonville. You're listening to the Pregame Show, brought to you by Brad Sainer, Farmers Insurance. And so I tell you what, let's take a break. And before we do that, I'm going to read over the list of sponsors real quickly as Odessa comes out on the field. We'll go over that real quick, and then we'll take a break and then come back for the coin toss. Yeah, Church and Dwight, 2-3 Construction, Young's Tire and Wheel, Show Me Auto Mall, Lacey Dominic and Shelter Insurance, Troby's, Maytag, CPSK, Sonic, Sherwood Heating and Cooling, Papa Murphy's, Sherwood Bank, Brad Sainer's Farmers Insurance, Culver's, Atkins PC Repair, Red Baron Ranch, American Family Cam Chenoweth, First Class Heating and Cooling, Max Motors, and Colby's Car Clinic, as well as
Signature Will and Trust. Couldn't read my writing, could you? We want to thank all of those sponsors. I've also got that where I had rewritten some of the stuff, and my writing is a little bit tough to read at times. But, again, we're looking forward to it. We're going to take a break here, get a couple of commercials in, thanking our sponsors, because without them, none of this happens. We'll be back.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bay.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world.
You have been my biggest teacher throughout my whole life and a tremendous role model.
All right, welcome back, everyone. They're getting ready to do the coin toss. They're announcing the honorary captains for the games, and we'll get ready to get things going this evening. Want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. I do not in any way plan that I can fill the shoes of Chad Grammer because, and he's probably listening and his head gets awfully big, but dadgum, he's good, and I'm going to miss him next year, so we'll have to see what happens.
He's tremendous. He's been great to work with. I'll tell you what, he is going to be hard to replace. But, Jerry, I'm looking forward to working with you. I mean, I haven't had that many opportunities to work with other people. You're from here. I mean, obviously, you've done a lot of this. This is your production, you know. That's the thing. So that's what makes it so nice. Not only are you going to be working the mic tonight, but this is your production, and it's come from where it came to where we are today. You know, I was up here earlier today. 3 cameras, well, actually 4 cameras. You're going to have a camera on the 50-yard line. You're going to have a camera on each 20-yard line. You've got a camera facing the scoreboard clock, so that way you can see that in the bottom part of your screen. I mean, it's come from radio to basically where we're at today, and we're going to have, I think we may even have replay tonight. I think we talked about that. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. You're going to answer that one way or the other, yes or no. I'm not sure if we are or not.
Well, I think he's set up. We are going to have instant replay. It's something that I've wanted to do all along. I've wanted to have so many things, and I was visiting with Steve Cogan, who is the head of maintenance here, and we were talking about the field and the 03-04 season. My oldest son, Tommy, had a broken fibula that year, and it was the next year that we put in turf. And that next year we had like 5 jamborees that we had here at our facility because nobody wanted to mess up their fields by doing that. And the field is just in such great shape when they manicure that thing, and it looks nice, and that's why putting the cameras on it is something that I like to do and want to do more of. So welcome. We're going to do the coin toss, and I'm going to let you do it live tonight instead of waiting until afterwards. So here we go.
Well, I tell you, it really makes you see how good, we've got it here in Harrisonville, not only from the turf and everything else, but what you bring to the Wildcats and the school, obviously. For the Cats, it's going to be number 7, Mason Mitchell, number 40, Darian Polk, number 76, Wyatt Bradshaw, and number 80, Andrew Arnold. Sorry, I cannot see the numbers of the other two.
It is, I believe, number 4, and number 4 is Durian Diabrin.
Diabrin, he's their quarterback.
And I believe number 69, Mason McGrath.
Okay. Coaches have head back to the sideline now. He's talking to him. He's going to do the toss here, and let's see. Look, he's talking to Odessa, so it looks like they may have won the toss. They have won the toss, and they are going to defer to the second half. So Harrisonville will get the ball in the first half here. Just a couple of things real quick. Odessa has 5 players going both ways. They're a very young team. They've only got 8 seniors of those 22 players going both ways. They've got 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen starting for their team. So they're a very young team. So that tells me that not only are they a good team this year because they're 7-1, but they've got a lot of depth, and they're going to bring a lot of depth to them next year as well. So you've been listening to the pregame show brought to you by Brad Sainers Farmers Insurance Agency. If you're preparing to get an insurance quote for your home auto or whatever, call Brad today. And we are just seconds away from kickoff. Jerry, any last words?
Well, the Wildcats are going to be receiving on the south end. They're going to go from right to left. And on the north end will be the Bulldogs of Odessa.
And Chad, I just want to make sure. Chad, did you hear that? I know you are sometimes directionally challenged, but Jerry, I didn't even have to ask Jerry or say it this year or this game. Jerry took the words right out of my mouth.
And these are those uniforms that are so hard to see the numbers. I believe that it is Reynolds and Lawful.
I believe you're correct.
That are back. Chad has so much more on me when it comes to the names and numbers.
Looks like Dalton Cates is kicking off for the Bulldogs.
Looks like it's going to be taken by Reynolds. He takes it at the 15. He's up to the 30, gets around the corner, and going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He was knocked out of bounds by Durian D'Oberon. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on their own 40-yard line. I've got to be careful. I said the Blue Devils one time last week when I was doing something, the baseball college that I do. So here we go, 1st and 10. Mitchell under center, double tight formation, flanker out to the right, veerbacks in the backfield. Gonna pitch out to the outside. It's gonna be Brandon Phillips on the carry. He gets a gain of about 2. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 on that 2-yard carry by Phillips.
I like the yard markers. I'm glad to be back home. It kind of makes it just my job just a little bit easier to be able to calculate what the actual runs are or yardage is whenever they are running or passing. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Cats out of the pistol.
Mitchell's going to throw out wide to Baker. Baker with the catch, and he may get past, and yes, he does get the 1st down. We'll do some checking. We've got an error that's showing up back here. We may have to start things over. We'll see if it's still coming up or not. I'm going to leave it to you, Gary, for a second so I can go do what I usually do.
Okay, that's a 1st down by Troby's Maytag, or by the Cats, Troby's Maytag Appliance Center. Think Troby's first when you think home appliance. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cats on the Odessa 48-yard line. In motion is Lawful. Mason's going to keep it. Pitches to Reynolds. It's going to be another 1st down, it looks like. Gain of 11 by... I'm sorry, that was to Phillips, and that was a gain of 11 yards for Phillips.
So Phillips with the carry, that's going to be another 1st down. That's another Troby
Are we going to continue to do this, though, or not?
Nothing's recording.
Okay.
It's going to reload. Just go ahead if you want to do that.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Okay.
Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats on the Odessa 37-yard lines. I know we're having some difficulty. We know that. We're trying to work through that. Going to be a pitch to Reynolds out to the left side. He is going to, didn't look like he went down. It's going to be a gain of 2 for Reynolds. Going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Wildcats.
Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 8 for the Wildcats.
I'd venture to say we're probably in 4-down territory here. If we lose a whole bunch, probably not. But if we gain some yardage, I would say that we probably are in 4-down territory. I think Jerry's back on. I think we're back on, hopefully. Cats to the line.
It seems like that we are.
Good.
Thanks for bearing with us. Mitchell back to pass. Looks right and then left. Back to the left. And
number 17,
Brandon Phillips with the catch, number 17. That's down to the 30-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down and about 3 for the Cats.
Gain of 5 on that pass from Mitchell to Phillips. And as we predicted, it is 4-down territory here for the Cats.
Going to be a tiny slot to the left, a little bit of a split in to the right. Back in motion is Phillips. Going to look out to him.
He's got room.
And Mitchell is going to go up. He's going to get the 1st down. Out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. So another 1st down on that carry by Mitchell. That's another Troby may tag. Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think Home Appliances.
That's the Cats' 3rd 1st down on this drive. This is what the doctor ordered. I think coming out of last week's game, we need a long drive. Now we need to finish it. We are in the red zone. The Cats have reached the red zone, Red Barn Ranch red zone.
Double slot formation. Mitchell in. Gonna pitch out. And that's gonna be to the house. A 20-yard touchdown run by Reynolds.
That was Reynolds on that touchdown, 20 yards.
So the Wildcats with the 20-yard touchdown run right there at the Red Barn Ranch red zone. In to kick the extra point.
Back to kick for the Wildcats, number 28, Cole Smalley.
Cole Smalley, number 28. And the ball is blocked. So with 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 1st quarter, the Wildcats take a 6-0 lead after the point after fails. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
All right, Gary, the scoring summary is brought to you by the Reynolds Cafe, the Wildcats breakfast headquarters located on Old 7 Highway in Garden City. Give us an update real quick on that scoring
60
drive.
60 yards, 8 plays, 3 minutes off the clock, culminated by the 20-yard touchdown run by Reynolds. Extra point was blocked, making the score your Wildcats 6, Odessa Bulldogs 0.
So squib up the middle, picked up by one of the up backs. He is tackled at the 37-yard line.
That's number 55, Derek Marble.
55, Derek Marble with the carry on the ball.
Of the Wildcats. Odessa takes over, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
From their own 37-yard line.
Mark Gregg on the tackle for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 37-yard line. Michael Scott, the quarterback for the Bulldogs. He's going to tuck it and take it He's going to gain about 3 yards.
By number 4, Dorian Dobron. Brought down by number 65, Wildcat Owen Adair.
Dorian.
Gain of 3 on the play is 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
I have the wrong quarterback. It's Dorian Diobron. 2nd down and 7. Handoff to number 5, Gabe Stoddard. Stoddard with a gain of about 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 2.
By number 33, Keller Johnson.
Keller Johnson on the tackle. 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs of Odessa.
Cats really need a stop here. They went down and scored on their first drive. It'd be nice to get a stop and get the ball back. I think getting much farther, and probably the Bulldogs will be going for it on 4th down, 4 down territory. So going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to get the 1st down and more. About 12 yards.
About a 12-yard gain with a 1st and 10. They move into Wildcat territory.
Brought down by number 23, Keller Johnson for the Wildcats.
Keller Johnson on the tackle. Dorian Diobron with the quarterback keeper. He just kind of catches, takes a step back, and then decides to go. So a little bit of a quarterback draw look. So a little bit of a double wing look here. Double split ends, double wings, a little crossing action, and a pass into number 15, Mason Ryder on the catch from Diobron. Hittrick with the tackle. 6-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4. Handoff to number 5. He's up the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 9-yard line. So a 1st and 10 on the run from Graham Stoddard.
28 yards.
28-yard. 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Double wide outs, slot to the right. Diobron in the pistol. Going to be a handoff to number 5. So Gabe Stoddard on the run. He's going to gain about 3 or 4.
Brought down by number 15, Tryon Samples.
Samples on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd
You know, I have never seen these numbers that I've heard Chad mention how hard they are to read, and now I understand. So 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard carry. Diobron in the pistol, double slot. It's going to get outside and into the end zone is Diobron with 5:59. That's going to tie it up with his at 6 with a point after to come. Quarterback keeper by Diobron for the touchdown. Point after to be tried by the Bulldogs.
Dalton Cates back to kick for the Bulldogs.
Dalton Cates, number 30. And it's up and through and good. So with 5:59 left in the first, the Bulldogs answer with a touchdown. They get the extra point. They lead 7-6. We'll be right back after this.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
Welcome back to the contest. Reynolds and Lawful back.
Got a scoring summary for you. 7 plays, 63 yards, took 3 minutes off the clock, culminated with the 10-yard touchdown run by Diobron, the quarterback. This extra point was good, and so now the score is Odessa 7, Harrisonville 6.
Kickoff is deep. Reynolds will take it about the 4-yard line. He'll bring it out. He's going to head to the near side.
He gets past
and he's out through, and the ball comes out.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Wildcats.
Lawful recovered.
Lawful with
fumble.
the recovery. So the Wildcats are going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line.
So we'll see which defense is able to step up first and get a stop.
Yeah, I mean, almost identical. I mean, other than theirs was 7 plays, ours was 8 plays, 3 minutes off the clock for each. So, yeah, one of them's going to have to step up, or it's going to be a really high-scoring game.
2 receivers wide on both sides. There's a jump across. The line was an over-anxious Bulldog. Double slots. Mitchell in the shotgun. Reynolds behind him. So 2nd down and 5. Excuse me, 1st down. Thank you, sir. 1st down and 5. Double twins again. Mitchell in the pistol. Going to run a little lead option out to Reynolds, and Reynolds may go all the way. And he's going to get taken down. A nice job. Trey Sanders on the tackle. Go ahead.
50-yard run by Reynolds.
So Reynolds puts us in good shape after that first play. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. The clock runs. It's on the 24-yard line, the far hash. Going to go double tight with a tight wing to the right. Veer backs, Lawful and Reynolds. Motion left. Going to be the veer to the outside. Going to be a short gain on the play.
That's number 17, Brandon.
Gain of about 3. Heitman with the tackle. Phillips on the carry. 2nd down and 7. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Going to be double tight. Twins to the left. Pistol formation is Mitchell. Reynolds get a bubble type motion, and then Mitchell with the keeper. It's going to be down, and it's going to be a 1st down, I believe, by Mitchell. It is a 1st down. That's another Troby's Maytown Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliance.
And the Cats have reached the Red Barn Ranch red zone. You only have 2 more weeks left to go out and enjoy the Red Barn Ranch. So go out and go to the Red Barn Ranch, located north of Harrisonville on Jefferson Parkway.
1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. Trips to the left now and split to the right, so widening things out. Mitchell back to pass under a little bit of pressure. He's going to throw the ball. He just kind of pitched it forward. We'll see if we get anything out of that. That looked pretty suspect. Going to be ruled incomplete, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 13.
Kind of a smart play. I mean, instead of losing 2 or 3 yards, he's out of the pocket, outside the tackle zone, and he's got to get it past the line of scrimmage, which he did. So learn to come back and get another play.
Now it's going to be double tight. Veer backs, flanker to the right, motion across to the left. Mitchell with the lead option look. That's going to go to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to cut it up and into the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown. And the Wildcats make it a 12-7 game at this point. The
look for them to go for 2.
Will look for them absolutely to go for 2 here. They're going to set it down and at least set up like they're going to kick this. Cole Smalley with the kick. That one's up and through and good. So 13-7. We're just going to go back and forth till one of the defenses get a stop. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Sherwood Heating and Cooling provides quality services and amazing products from Carrier. Always going the extra mile to ensure that your heating and cooling units keep performing at optimal levels. Sherwood Heating and Cooling wants your family to be as comfortable as their own. Products come with warranties and service checkups by trained technicians that give you peace of mind. Call and schedule an appointment at 816-862-6610.
Welcome back. Scoring summary.
Scoring summary brought to you by Reynolds Cafe, the Wildcats breakfast headquarters located on Old Highway 7 in Garden City. 5 plays, 69 yards, 2:15 off the clock, culminated with the 13-yard touchdown run by Reynolds, extra point good, making the score your Wildcats 13, Odessa Bulldogs 7.
Kickoff up the middle, going to go and be fumbled and get away, but I believe it's going to be picked back up and covered by the Bulldogs. So they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Last drive they started at the 37, so starting off pretty much the same place. Yes, sir.
Derek Marble on that ball. He was also who had the ball on the first kickoff. So 1st and 10 on the 36. Got 2 receivers to the right, 1 split to the left. Pistol formation. Diabron gonna throw a pass and caught on the other sideline by Amari Powell. Catches on an 8-yard gain. It's gonna bring 2nd and actually there it comes up, 2nd and 2. Twins to the right, split to the left. Diabron in the pistol, 1 back. Little bit of pressure coming, and Diabron with the keep, and he's stacked up. Gain of 1. Darian Polk
on the tackle.
With the tackle. So 3rd down and 1 here. We're looking to see which defense can get the first stop to give their team a chance to either go up by 2 or to keep it tied up. Little twist done in there. Going to be a 1st down on the carry. That's Gabe Stoddard on the carry.
Brought down by number 65, Owen Adair.
Owen Adair with the tackle. 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line is the Bulldogs.
They didn't happen to shoot the correct gap, or they would have got him in the backfield, but they were taking a chance because if they missed, he was gone.
Another handoff to Stoddard. Stoddard with the big gain, going to be another 1st and 10. 13-yard carry, Gary.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10 at the Wildcat 39-yard line.
That's their 1st down of the game.
Split ends both ways. Tight wings on both sides. Diabron in the pistol. Hand off up the middle. Believe that might have been Cole Westerholt. Westerholt with the carry. Got Gage Westerholt and Cole Westerholt on the team. That carry was Cole Westerholt. Double slot, double split ends. 1 back behind Diabron. Hand off to Westerbrook again. Westerholt, Cole, and another 1st down. So 1st and 10. Going quickly here are the Bulldogs of Odessa. Double slot, double split ends, add a trip to the right, emptied the backfield. Diabron in the backfield by himself. Throw over the middle off of the receiver,
The pass is intended for number 19,
Cole Westerholt.
Defended and broken up by number 20, Keegan Beechner.
Beechner on the defense to help break that up. 2nd down and 10. Still at the 29-yard line. The Wildcats seeing if they can get a stop here.
Yeah, I'm interested to say they're in probably 4-down territory, though, so they're going to have to make 3 more stops.
Get motion to the left. And a little quarterback draw. Slips 1 tackle and through the middle. And a touchdown for Diabram with 1:13 left. So that's going to make it 13 all with the Bulldogs getting ready to try their PAT. The point after to take the lead. Point after for the Bulldogs. Dalton Cates. It's up and good. So 14-13 with a $1:13 to go. We'll be right back. Hey there, Wildcat and pizza fans. Are you ready for a touchdown of flavor? Enter Papa Murphy's Score-Free Pizza Contest. Picture it, Wildcats on the big screen, friends gathered around, and the excitement of a touchdown. But that's not all. At Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, we're turning touchdowns into free pizza. Every time the Wildcats score a touchdown, you score big too. Head to Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville to enter, and with every touchdown, someone gets free pizza. Don't miss out. Sign up for the Papa Murphy's Touchdown Contest and celebrate touchdowns like never before. Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, where touchdowns taste better. So 14-13 is the lead by the Bulldogs. The only difference in this one is the missed extra point. Scoring summary.
Scoring summary brought to you by Reynolds Cafe, Wildcats Breakfast Headquarters located on Old Highway 7 in Garden City. Scoring drive for the Odessa Bulldogs. 8 plays, 64 yards, took 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. Culminated with the 29-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Diabron. Extra point was good, making the Odessa Bulldogs 14, your Wildcats 13 with 1:13 left in the first.
Back deep, Reynolds and Lawful. Cates to kick off. He's going to squib one up the middle. It's taken by an up back, and he gets about 6 or 7 yards.
That's number 24, Case the Milkman Melzer on the return.
Case Melzer on the return. Gillespie on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 42-yard line. So starting position is 42 on the last play. On the first play, Reynolds with a big run. We'll see if they come back with something along those lines. 14-13 lead for the Bulldogs.
Well, you're right. You've got it. It's one, whoever's defense can stop it, or whoever makes a mistake first is probably going to be hurting in this game.
3 receivers to the right with a stand-up tight end. Reynolds out around, going to get a short gain of about 3. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Reynolds.
Number 69, Mason McGrath.
McGrath with the tackle of Reynolds. Reynolds with a 3-yard gain. So 2nd down and 7 near the snout of the Wildcat on the field.
Nate was really took his time and watched for the hold or whatever hold that was there to develop. That's where he took it. He was patient to get to where he got, or he wouldn't have gotten much at all going out.
Double tight with the tight wing. The wing in motion to the right. Going to be a keep by
That's number 7, Mason Mitchell.
Mitchell. Going to gain about 2 yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. The Wildcats approaching midfield, so 3rd down and 5 here. The Wildcats just trailing by a missed extra point. That's the end of the first quarter. The Wildcats lead 14-13. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
All right, back to play. I stated that wrong. It's the Bulldogs with the 14-13 lead. The Wildcats. 3rd down and 5. Approaching midfield. A nice evening here at Memorial.
Reynolds has 2 touchdowns for the Cats. Diabron has the other 2 touchdowns for the Odessa Bulldogs. Have about the same amount of plays offensively and about the same amount of yards offensively. So before this drive started. So let's see what they're going to do as far as 3rd and 5.
So all receivers to the left, one tailback. Mitchell's going to turn and pitch, looking to throw the ball down deep, and it's going to come short. Going to have a flag come flying in.
Baker tried to stop, and he couldn't because he got ran into. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down.
Number 11, Eli Baker.
Eli Baker, the intended receiver. The ball was thrown short, so he was trying to come back and was not able to come back. So the 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Wildcats. They will come into Bulldog territory. Pass interference, the call. 15 yards, so that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the Bulldog 38-yard line, first down.
Another Trophy's Maytag first down. Think Trophy's first when thinking home appliances.
Double tight, flanker to the left, coming in motion to the right. And lead option look, going to be a pitch. And around the corner,
Phillips
with the carry. Close to a first down, and the white hat is pointing a first down. So that's another Troby Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. First down. Sorry, go ahead.
It's going to be the 7th first down for the Cats in this first half.
1st and 10 on the near hash, 28-yard line. 2 receivers wide left, 2 wide right. Pistol formation. Reynolds behind Mitchell. Double twins. Little lead option look. Mitchell chooses to keep it. He's going to gain about 2.
Mitchell on the keeper for the Wildcats. Tackle made by number 55, Derek Marble.
Marble on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Play coming in from the sideline.
2nd and 8 from the Odessa 31-yard line.
2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats. A double tight formation. Wing to the left. He's going to come in motion to the right. Little fake to the dive. Mitchell keeps it, turns up. Gonna be very close to a first down. And it is a first down. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. So first down for the Wildcats on the 18-yard line.
3rd first down this drive, starting on their 42-yard line at 1:15 left in the first quarter. So now it's 10:42 in the second quarter.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Mitchell in the pistol. Gonna throw, step out, take a look. Being chased from behind, going deep to the end zone. Just overthrows his.
Number 11, Eli Baker.
Eli Baker just a little bit high.
Coverage. Pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Coverage by Kirkland, I believe, on the far side over there for the Bulldogs. So 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats.
That's one I'd like to have seen him keep and just tuck and run. He was covered underneath, and so he had to get it up over that defender. It was going to be very difficult to make that reception. So been one that I think you'll look back and wish he would have kept, maybe just got a few yards off of.
Twins to the left, Twins to the right, 2nd down and 10. And give to Reynolds. Reynolds maybe with a loss of 1. Going to make it McGrath on the tackle. 3rd down and 11 for the Wildcats. So the Bulldogs trying to get, although it's probably 4-down territory here, trying to make that first stop. The Bulldogs with the 1-point lead. Just the difference is 1 missed extra point. So cluster and split to the left. Under center is Mitchell, a pitch to Reynolds, and Reynolds gets outside.
Good block
and
downfield.
He's going to get into the end zone, yes, for a touchdown. So a 19-yard touchdown run by Reynolds with 9:40 here in the second quarter.
That's his 3rd touchdown, and that puts him over 100 yards as well.
So another 100-yard game, 19-14. PAT still just going after. They're not going to chase after that, too. Smalley with the kick, and another kick is blocked. I bet we go 2 for the next one. So 19-14, the 5-point lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Rack meat broke out. Was I on? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I said you may have heard it. I don't know if it came on yet or not. We came to a football game and a track meet broke out. Scoring summary.
Scoring summary brought to you by Reynolds Cafe, Wildcats Breakfast Headquarters, located on Highway 7 in Garden City. That was an 8-play, 3 minutes and 30-second drive, 58 yards total for the drive, culminated with the 19-yard touchdown run by Reynolds. An extra point again blocked, making your Wildcats 19, Odessa 14.
And the kickoff up the middle. That's going to be taken by one of the upbacks, and he's up the middle. And he's going to have a gain of about 9. 55 Marble. He's been busy tonight with that upback. Taylor on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he's an offensive lineman and a linebacker. Big guy. Goes both ways for the Odessa Bulldogs.
1st and 10 on their own 45 on the near hash. Bulldogs are going to have double twins. Double slot. Motion to the right. Quick bubble pass out to 5 and taken out of bounds. Stoddard for the Bulldogs. Darian Holt pursued him out of bounds. Short gain on the play. 2nd down and 6. So a gain of 4 on a little bubble pass. Little motion out and the double pass. So tight wings here with double splits. One tailback behind Diabron. It's going to be a hand up the middle, bouncing off a couple of tackles. Is Stoddard.
Number 5, Gabe Stoddard on the carry for the Bulldogs. Tackle made by number 15, Tryon Samples.
Samples with the tackle. Going to be 3rd down and 3 into Wildcat territory. Here are the Bulldogs. They're going to have double slot formation, a couple of wings, a couple of split backs. Diabron in the pistol. They're bringing a bunch and a cutback, and Stoddard off, but He's going to be taken down at about the 20-yard line. About a 28, Gary?
Yes,
you
sir.
have 28 yards, so 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs.
That's the thing, whenever they shoot the gap like that, if they don't get the right gap or he's able to pick another gap, there's nothing there in the linebacker core to be able to stop him.
Well, all it takes is a block down and a block down and a block down, and if he's able to kick it back, which he did there, he gets a decent run. It's going to be no gain on that play.
Hand off to number 19, Cole Westerhold.
Cole Westerhold with the carry.
Tackle made by Wildcat number 65, Owen Adair.
Owen Adair with the tackle.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Get a little bit of help from Mr. Matthew inside the press box.
You know, he's done a wonderful job this year. He's had to take over for Kevin, obviously. Kevin had been around forever, and Matthew's done other games before, and he's done a tremendous job this year. Kudos to him.
Got double slot. Diabron rolling out to the left. Pass right through the hands of
Pass intended for number
19 Cole Westerhold.
That may have been what the Cats needed. It's going to be 3rd and long. I'm sure it's going to be 4-down territory for them. They can hold them tight here. That'll make a long 4th down for them. So, like to see this be the time of the game that turns around, and they're going to take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back, everyone. We got this on the cheerleaders doing the YMCA down here. Got a timeout by both teams. 3rd down and long. You got something, Gary, here?
I was just going to say, Jerry was up here doing the YMCA with the cheerleaders, actually, so I was enjoying watching him, you know.
I think I may have done my C backwards. I'm not sure. So 3rd down and 10. I'm used to just being in the back over here making sure that everything keeps going. I'm not used to having to be talking here. So we've got a pro formation here. We've got a tight end to the left with a split in, the slot to the other side. Years ago, we called that the TS formation. And he's going to roll out and see if... I'm not sure how the ball was caught, but that was a nice job. Lane Croucher with the catch. I thought that was over everybody, and he brings it down. So 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. And the Bulldogs are knocking on the door again. So split way out to the far side is one. Tight wing and tight end to the left. Diabron in the pistol. Running back behind him. Motion to the right. Hand off to Cole Westerhold. Short gain on the play, going to be down to the 2.
Number 41, Tyson Wyatt Smith for the Wildcats.
Tyson Wyatt Smith on the tackle. And it's going to be 2nd down and 2. The Bulldogs trying to turn right around and answer. Tight wing to the right, double tights, flanker out to the right. Diabron hands it off.
Going to lose a yard, I think.
I think it's going to be right back to the same spot. They had him for a yard, and then he slipped through. So Tyson Wyatt Smith with the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and goal at the 2-yard line, right smack dab in the middle of the field. So split out to the right is Westerhold. Double tight wing to the right. Offset back to the left. Diabron going to hand off and actually slip down. Diabron with the fake to Westerhold and then slip down. Now that's going to be a loss of about 4. So 4th down and 6. 4th down and goal at the 6. See what they're going to do here.
Looks like they're going to have set up for a field goal.
Set up for the field goal. This is Cates that is going to
24-yard attempt. It looks like 24-yard attempt.
30, Dalton Cates for the Bulldogs.
So Cates with the attempt here. And the
He's
ball
down.
is. So the ball, the appearance was that he was down. The only thing is there's when the ball is snapped that way, you have the fake where you're able to get up. Nonetheless, the extra point, the field goal is no good. So there's that first stop. We've got a 19-14 lead for the Wildcats. They take over with 5:09 left here in the half. So the Wildcats take over at the 6-yard line. Twins both sides, double twins. Mitchell in the backfield in the pistol. Reynolds behind him, a little lead option. There's the pitch to to Reynolds. Reynolds is back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if there is any gain. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the right hash, the near side for the Wildcats. We don't need for both teams to get back-to-back stops here and for us to be stopped deep, get us a first down here. So we've got double tight, a couple of backs out to the left or wings out to the back. Mitchell with the fake, and he gets forward for a short gain. Going to be a couple yards short of the first down, maybe 3. So Mitchell on the keeper.
Number 70, Blake Gillespie on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Blake Gillespie with the tackle.
Timeout, Harrisonville.
So Harrisonville is going to take a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 3 when we come back. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
Hey everyone, Cody here with Aiken's PC Repair, the exclusive computer repair company for 4Ts. Slow computer got you down? We offer virus removal and hardware repair to get you back in action. And with our antivirus software, we can help prevent future infections. Check us out today at 105 East Mechanic Street in historic downtown Harrisonville.
All right, welcome back. Boy, that's a nice view. Got Tuck back here running the cameras and James back here with the commercials. I appreciate their work back here. You don't want anybody to know you're here or what? That's a nice picture of the ball right there with that. So 3rd down and 3. You got something, Gary?
Yeah, Mitchell he was down. I mean, it was a bang-bang play. He was down, got hit with a helmet. I hope he's okay. If he's not, our backup quarter, obviously, early in the season got his collarbone broken, and so who would go in would be Reynolds. So that would really hurt the offense because he would be playing all quarterback and not being able to play a receiver. Mitchell's in there.
Okay, the numbers down there, so hard to see. So Mitchell is back in. Cluster and wide out to the left. Pitch to Reynolds. Reynolds gets outside.
Good block
and
out
he's
there on
going
the
to cut
edge.
back. We'll see now if anybody
gone.
can catch him.
I
don't believe he'll be caught. That's going to be an
82 yards.
How about 87?
Ball on the 18. Okay, I'm sorry. They had it wrong on that, so it would be 80. It would be 87.
87-yard touchdown run. Hey, that could get him close to 200 yards right there with another touchdown. And the Wildcats go up 25-14 on that touchdown. Hey, we missed a red zone there with another long run. So we'll see what the Wildcats are going to dial up here. They're going to run a little pistol with a little skinny slot on the right, a little split to the left, back in motion, and Mitchell is going to throw it deep and caught. We'll see. And it is a catch. As he catches the ball, feels at the back of the zone.
That is lawful with a 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion from Mitchell to Lawful. And that makes it 27-14. Hey, let's take a break. We'll be back.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google.
All right, here we go. I've got some Papa Murphy's pizza to give away, but there's a kick. That ball is going to go out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty. Gary, you want to do that summary real quick, and then I'll give away some Papa Murphy's pizza.
Absolutely. A minute 30 seconds off the clock. 3 plays culminated, or for 94 yards, culminated by the 87-yard touchdown run by Reynolds. Extra point from Mitchell to Lawful. 2 points was good, making your Wildcats 27, the Odessa Bulldogs 14. Scoring drive brought to you by Reynolds Cafe, the Wildcats breakfast headquarters located on Highway 7 in Garden City.
All right, so penalty with the ball out of bounds. The ball comes up to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, and I've got some Papa Murphy's pizza because when the Wildcats score, you score pizza, and I've got 3 of those because I got behind. I'm usually getting those names to Chad. So double slot, left and right, empty backfield. Going to get a little quarterback keeper by Diabrone, and he's going to gain about 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Number 15, Harrisonville Wildcat trying Samples.
Samples on the tackle. Adam Parker, you scored on the first touchdown. Larry Henry, you scored on the second touchdown. And Amy Parker with the 3rd touchdown. You all scored pizza, and I'll be getting a text to you. There is a short, if no gain on the play, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brought down by number 33,
Keller Johnson with the tackle.
No gain on the play.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. On from the 40-yard line. So Twins out to the right, split in out to the left, tailback behind Diabrone. It's going to be a fake, and he eludes one tackler, and he throws it, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Bulldogs. The Wildcats with a 27-14 lead here with 2:39 in the remainder of the half.
The Cats have really stiffened it up here. Looks like they're going to punt, hopefully, and we'll get the bat. Hopefully in 2:39 we'll be able to score again.
Eli Baker back. The punt is away, way to the far side. That is going to take a Bulldog roll down to about the 8-yard line. So Westerholt, Cole with the punt, goes down to the 8-yard line, it looks like. We'll see where they do, but it's going to be 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the half, with the Wildcats hoping to lengthen the score. We'll see how they go here.
Each team has 2 timeouts left. Obviously, if they don't get anything on this one, Odessa may want to call a timeout in one of the plays if we don't get a 1st down. Be good if we could get a 1st down or 2. That way they wouldn't be able to get the ball back because they get the ball after half.
Double tight, motion to the right. Lead option look, pitch out to Phillips. Phillips with about a 7-yard gain, going to bring up 2nd down and 3 on the near side. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 for the Wildcats.
It's a good first down. Keeps it from calling a timeout, lets the clock run. Whether we score or not here, we just want to make sure we control the clock all the way to the half.
Certainly do not want to cough it up here. So the little bunch formation to the left with the wide out to the left. Reynolds in the backfield. He's going to have the ball on the pitch.
Good decision.
And he made a decision not to throw, and now he's headed down the sideline, and he has eluded 3 tackles, finally tackled by number 19, Cole Westerhold.
38 yards on that run, puts him way over 200 yards.
So he takes the pitch looking for the halfback pass, and then a wide open lane to cut across to the backside opens up, and he takes it out into Bulldog territory. 1st and 10, and that's a 1st and 10 by Troby's Maytag Home Appliance. Think Troby's first when you think appliances. There's going to be a pitch to Reynolds. It looks like they've got.
No, that's going to be Phillips cutting it back. Oh!
Phillips doesn't have on the pink, I don't believe. Nate Reynolds on the carry.
Tackled by number 51, Zeke Bergen for the Odessa Bulldogs. And that's it. The change of move.
Zeke Bergen with the tackle. That's another 1st down. Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliance. We got a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
You should never be penalized with high insurance rates or terrible coverage. Cameron Chenoweth of American Family makes sure you will not see a yellow flag. Instead, you will get quality service and coverage no matter your policy. Cameron's goal for you is coverage you can count on if a claim happens. So don't worry about penalties at Cameron Chenoweth's American Family Agency. Call Cam at 816-380-3996 for a quote today.
Throw it short.
Right.
About the only thing that's going to happen is he gets picked off.
And we're back.
We are back.
As Jerry and I talk about the last couple of plays, it's obviously been fast.
Those single commercials go in such a hurry.
We started at the 8-yard line, Cats did, with about 2 minutes and 45 seconds or 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go. And they've had 3 plays. Reynolds had that 38-yard he was going to pass, saw the lane, took it, and then he had also that other 17-yard run. Got us all the way down to the 30-yard line of the Odessa Bulldogs with 1:07 left in the first, and they only have 1 timeout left.
1st and 10. Slot twins to the right formation. Mitchell motion to the left.
Oh, there he is. There he is. That's Sims.
And Sims just out of the reach. So Mitchell to Sims comes up empty there, but what a great play to come out of the timeout and throw one. Had him open. So 2nd down and 10 now. Middle of the field. 30-yard line. Wildcats being split to the right. We're going to have twins left, twins right. Reynolds behind Mitchell. Motion by Lawful. Fake to Lawful. Going to throw it
there he
deep.
Is. He's open.
And he's there. Can he make it in?
That's Baker.
And Baker with the 30-yard touchdown from Mitchell. Had him and hit him deep. What a great throw. Nicely done. Gonna see about going for 2, it appears. So the Wildcats now up 33-14. Play coming in from the sideline from Baker. The Wildcats going for 2. 56.6 remaining in the half. Bunch to the right, split to the left. Motion of a tailback. Going to throw it wide, and
got him.
It's on. I think it hit. So the 2-point conversion is good on the pass to Baker from Mitchell. Makes it 35-14. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Max Motors, our team is ready to help you with all your automotive needs.
My husband and I were looking for a truck. We were told that Max Motors was the place to go. They had exactly what we were looking for and at a price that worked within our budget. Plus, there was zero pressure. I've never had such a pleasant experience at a car dealership. We will definitely be going back to do business with them in the future.
If you're thinking about a new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, or Hyundai, shop 24/7 at maxmotors.com. Open late. See dealer for details.
And welcome back. Seeing if I can get some pizza here. The 4th touchdown. When the Wildcats score, you score pizza. Jennifer Ross scores pizza from Papa Murphy's. Get a quick scoring summary, or you want to wait and do it?
I'll wait and do it after the kick.
All right, here we go with the kickoff. A little pooch down to about the 30. That's taken by 44, Lane Croucher. Croucher gets a few yards.
Scoring summary, 5 plays and 1:45 off the clock. Started at 8, so a 92-yard drive. Culminated with the 30-yard touchdown reception by Baker. And I'm sorry, I thought it was Phillips. They thought it was Baker. I'll get some find out who got the 2-point conversion and confirm that later. But anyway, it makes your Wildcats 35, the Bulldogs 14. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left. They've only got 59 yards to go, so let's see what they've got in the last 59 minutes, or 51 minutes.
So 1st and 10 on the near sides. Double slot, wide way to the right. Diabron going to get a little action to the outside, and tripped up in the backfield is Diabron for a loss of 1.
Down by number 20, Deegan Beechner.
Beechner with the tackle, loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. So here we have slot to the right, split to the left. Diabron in the pistol, throws to the right, and that's intended for
Pass by number 4, Dorian Dobron, intended for number 15,
Cole.
Mason Ryder. Ball's incomplete.
Intended for number 15, Ryder.
So 3rd down and 11 for the Bulldogs. They've got split to the right, split to the left, slot to the left. So slot formation, split. Diabron throws, and that's going to be intended for Powell, and overthrows Powell.
Ball's incomplete. That's number 15, Tryon Samples for the Wildcats on the coverage.
Samples and Melzer on the coverage. So 4th down.
Back to receive for the Wildcats, number 17, Brandon Phillips.
So Phillips back deep. The punt is away. Line drive. See if he takes it on the one hop, and he does. See if he can get outside. And he does get outside, cuts back, and
1 second left.
1 second left on the clock. Carpenter with the tackle. I need to do some looking here. I hadn't said anything about who.
From the Odessa 29-yard line.
Harrisonville's going to take a timeout. Do you want to keep it here, Jerry, or you want to give it back to the...
Go for it.
Let's take a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a minute.
At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements. All right, so back from that 1 second, I was trying to look up. I didn't give who the who the sonic kick return person is, but we just about had one there.
First and 10 from the Odessa 28-yard line.
Obviously only one play here. Not sure exactly what they're going to do. They've been successful on the run, on the pitch, outside, or were they going to try to pass something? We'll see.
Arnold Hanna is the sonic kick return person. Oh, ball was just tipped a little bit, made the ball then go off of the helmet. So we go in at halftime. The Wildcats lead 35-14. We'll take a break. We'll be back with a halftime show. We'll take an extended break. Ready to go. Hey there, Wildcat and pizza fans. Are you ready for a touchdown of flavor? Enter Papa Murphy's score-free pizza contest. Picture it, Wildcats on the big screen, friends gathered around, and the excitement of a touchdown. But that's not all. At Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, we're turning touchdowns into free pizza. Every time the Wildcats score a touchdown, you score big too. Head to Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville to enter, and with every touchdown, someone gets free pizza. Don't miss out. Sign up for the Papa Murphy's touchdown contest and celebrate touchdowns like never before. Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, where touchdowns taste better.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
First Class Heating and Cooling is your local Trane dealer that you can count on to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Whether you need service right now or an estimate on a new system, give us a call at 816-380-5659. First Class service from your hometown team.
It's hard to stop a train.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. Welcome back. The Wildcats with the lead, 35-14. Gary is doing had a little bit of numbers. He says he's ready to go. Anyway, that looked like a thumb up or something. So, Gary, go forward. Get a little update here.
I think I'm ready to roll. Well, if you look at the time of possession and plays, it seems pretty close because time of possession was 12:15 for your Cats, 11:45 for Odessa. Plays were 30 for the Cats, 31 for Odessa. However, yards were doubled up. Harrisonville doubled up Odessa's yards, 365 to 183. So I'll go through the full stats for the Cats. 320 yards rushing, 45 yards receiving, leading the way for the Cats. 11 rushes, 248 yards for Reynolds as of the half. Phillips has 5 carries for 33 yards, and Mitchell has 6 carries for 39 yards. On the reception side, Baker has 2 receptions for a total of 40 yards. One of those was that 30-yard excellent touchdown reception at the back of the end zone, and the other one was 5 yards by Phillips. By scoring, it was Reynolds, and then Baker. So Reynolds has 4 touchdowns in the first half, and Baker has the 5th touchdown. Extra points, they missed 2 kicking extra points, but I told you I'd get back with you. The first 2-point extra point conversion was Mitchell to Lawful. The second one was Mitchell to Phillips, which brought the misses back into play, and so now your Cats have 35 points compared to the 14 points by Odessa Bulldogs. Odessa had 154 yards rushing, 29 yards receiving, led the way by Stoddard with 85 yards on 8 carries. Diabron, the quarterback, had 8 carries, 55 yards, and Westerhold had 5 carries for 14 yards. Receiving on for them, Powell had 1 for 8. Ryder had 1 for 6. Stoddard had 1 for 4, and Croucher had 1 for 11. They're scoring both by quarterback Diabron with a 10-yard run and a 29-yard run. The touchdown runs for Reynolds were 20, 13, 19, 87, and then the 30-yard touchdown reception by Baker with 56.6 seconds left in the half. You know, I tell you what, where it all turned around was they were basically blow by blow. The first touchdown was by Harrisonville. They took the opening kickoff. Then Odessa was the second touchdown. Harrisonville had the third. Then Odessa had the fourth, and then Odessa was driving on that their third drive, and they got down in the red zone but couldn't convert on a touchdown. They went for a field goal. They muffed the snap, couldn't get the ball into the end zone, and so Harrisonville took over on the 6-yard line, and from then on it's been Harrisonville all the way. The next 2 drives ended in touchdowns, and then at the end of the half they had that one play at the very end of the half. So Jerry, really everything was going back and forth, and then after they went blow for blow for 2 drives and Odessa couldn't make that field goal, everything's been Harrisonville since then.
They had that opportunity, and I thought that he would be able to kick it through. His extra points were similar to that in terms of distance, but when the ball is not held, you can't kick it through if it doesn't get set up. And from that point on, the Wildcats have kind of done more positive stuff and made some negative stuff happen for them with a couple of stops.
Yeah, I mean, after that drive, Odessa went 3 and out on the next 2 drives that they had, 3 and out, and then they had to punt on each one of those. And so really, I mean, that's what's turned it around. Now Odessa will get the ball coming out of the half, but right now Harrisonville's got that 21-point lead. If they can stop them on that one and take the drive, that would possibly, if they could get in the end zone, 28 points is very difficult for anybody to overcome in a second half. So, I really look what we talked about as far as keys to the game, and Harrisonville has done what they've needed to do. They have scored a touchdown every time they've had the ball in every drive, except the very last one when they only had one play to play with. And so I've been very impressed by the way the offense has played. The defense didn't start out quite as well, but they finally then did overcome some things, and they started playing some good defense.
The Wildcats have done what they needed to do in the first half. They need to continue that. You don't want to end this game with just a 21-point lead. You want to increase that, but nonetheless, to make them outscore you 21 to be able to win the game, that's the first goal. The second thing is to stay clean with your play, penalty-wise, to keep your penalties down as well, to be able to go ahead and push this thing out to a nice dub.
You know, Reynolds had that fumble at the very first, but we recovered that fumble. And other than that, really, we've played pretty much error-free ball. The only thing that's happened with Odessa is they had that one pass interference, and they also had that field goal that they weren't able to convert. And we talked about not necessarily breaks, but being proper with the ball, making sure that you protected the ball, make sure you didn't have any mistakes. And Harrisonville's pretty much done that in the first half, and I plan on hopefully seeing that in the second half. It's been a good half. We've got to continue it to the second half, Jerry.
Absolutely. Looking forward to a second half. What a great time for them to be able to get a win and then get ready to start districts, which presumably will be here next Friday night.
Absolutely. And, one thing that we've got to remember is we play two platoons, so we don't play players offense and defense. Odessa right now started with 5 players playing both ways. They also started with 5 underclassmen of freshmen and sophomores. And so, therefore, it's going to be difficult come the fourth quarter. Even though it's a beautiful night, it's cool and everything, still, fourth quarter, 9th game of the year, it's going to be difficult for them to be going both ways and be able to continue with what they were doing in the first quarter and staying up with Reynolds, because usually that's when Reynolds gets tough, is in the fourth quarter, and that's when he usually makes most of his yards.
Well, and we also saw on, I think it was on that cutback play, that the first 3 guys, he threw them off before the fourth guy, Cole Westerbrook, finally made the tackle on that play over here. And he's just such a bruising player. And we talked about how Coach Max has not overused him this year, which we really believe to have him being stronger rather than being worn out as the end of the year is approaching on us.
11 carries in the first half, that's not very much at all. I mean, he's ran a lot of yards, but 11 carries, that's not very much at all. So, hey, I'll tell you what, there's about 7.5 minutes left before, and then the 3. So about 10.5 minutes, we're going to take a break, again, pay for some of this, and give our sponsors some of the credit that they deserve, and we'll be back in a few.
Hey there, Wildcat and pizza fans. Are you ready for a touchdown of flavor? Enter Papa Murphy's Score-Free Pizza Contest. Picture it, Wildcats on the big screen, friends gathered around, and the excitement of a touchdown. But that's not all. At Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, we're turning touchdowns into free pizza. Every time the Wildcats score a touchdown, you score big too. Head to Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville to enter, and with every touchdown, someone gets free pizza. Don't miss out. Sign up for the Papa Murphy's Touchdown Contest and celebrate touchdowns like never before. Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, where touchdowns taste better.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
First Class Heating and Cooling is your local Trane dealer that you can count on to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Whether you need service right now or an estimate on a new system, give us a call at 816-380-5659. First Class service from your hometown team.
It's hard to stop a train.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that. Someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Hey everyone, Cody here with Aikens PC Repair, the exclusive computer repair company for 4Ts. Slow computer got you down? We offer virus removal and hardware repair to get you back in action. And with our antivirus software, we can help prevent future infections. Check us out today at 105 East Mechanic Street in historic downtown Harrisonville.
Sherwood Heating and Cooling provides quality services and amazing products from Carrier. Always going the extra mile to ensure that your heating and cooling units keep performing at optimal levels. Sherwood Heating and Cooling wants your family to be as comfortable as their own. Products come with warranties and service checkups by trained technicians that give you peace of mind. Call and schedule an appointment at 816-862-6610.
Church & DeWitt is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500. Comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchdewitt.com and click on Careers.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm not sure what's on the front side of this sign that's up here, but I guess it's not blocking us. But we are about ready to start the second half. The Odessa Bulldogs are going to be on the north end of the field, which would be Chad's left, and the Wildcats are going to be on the south end of the field. They're going to be kicking off to get this thing started. The Wildcats with the 35-14 lead, trying to end the season with a win to then move into districts.
And obviously Chad's listening to us. He's texted us a couple times, so therefore he's obviously listening in.
I just hope he's willing to come back, because I would just as soon he be doing this. I'm glad he was able to be what he's doing tonight, but have him back here so I can just kind of sit in the back and try and put out fires as they start. But here we go, second half ready to start, getting ready to tee this thing up at the 40-yard line. We're going to get a few minutes put on the clock here, get this thing ready to go. Wildcats with an opportunity with this 21-point lead to push that out a little bit bigger. Here we go with the kickoff. There's a kick right up the middle. That's going to bounce up and jump into the arms of, I believe, number 44 again. 55, Derek Marble. He's had a bunch of those that have bounced up into his wheelhouse and got a few yards. 1st and 10.
Well, let's see what
with the stop.
Let's see what Coach Thomas and what Coach Max talked about at halftime. See what kind of maybe adjustments they made for the other team, and hopefully the Cats continue on the ways that they were towards the end of the first half.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 on the 38, middle of the field. Trips to the left, motion now over to the right. They're going to hand off and right up the middle. And on the carry, that's going to be about an 8-yard carry.
Stoddard on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Stoddard on the carry.
Number 24, Case Melzer, and number
Melzer.
Jaden Hetrick
And Hetrick on the stop, trips to the left again. Tight end to the right, trips to the left. Diabron in the backfield in the pistol with Stoddard behind him. Back to pass. There's the throw out and caught. That's going to be a gain. We're going to have a flag. That may be a face mask.
Brought down by number
Powell.
5, Addison Eng for the Wildcats.
Ainge with the tackle. Powell with the catch. Flag on the play. Believe it might be a face mask. We'll see. So the play was enough for the first down.
On the defense, 5-yard penalty.
It was the 5-yard version of the face mask. So 1st and 10 into Wildcat territory, trips to the right with Diabron in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Stoddard. Stoddard is strong and breaks some tackles in there. Got a couple flags. That may be a hold in the area for that. We'll see what we've got. Melzer and Ainge with the tackle.
Oh, it's a personal foul face mask.
So here comes the referee with the call. Face mask on the Wildcats. So that's going to march it down to about the 18-yard line. So on the far hash, 1st and 10, trips to the right. 1st and 10 on the 18. See if the Wildcats can come up with a stop here. Pass back to passes Diabron. And he gets out and just throws it away down the sideline. 2nd down and 10.
Be nice for if one of those opportunities came up where we're able to sack him. He's been very able to get out of tackles, out of problems back here in the backfield, and that way's the same way. He was just able to throw it away.
He does a nice job eluding tacklers. So Twins to the right, tight wing to the left. Now he's going to come over and make actually quads to the right, empty backfield. 2nd down and 10, looking to just take it up the middle. Going to be a short gain of about 2. Diabron. Melzer with the tackle. So now 3rd down and 8 on the far sideline. The Wildcats could get a stop here. What an advantage that would be to take away the opportunity for the first score here as we just get started in the second half. So a split. They're going to go, they're going to decide here in a minute. All right, so trips to the right, tight end to the left, one back, Stoddard in the backfield, rolling out to the right, and just misses him, and he is going to be stopped for.
Oh, there's 15 right there.
There's going to be Diabron. Now everybody needs to just walk away. So
he does
little
one
bit
more,
of temporal flare there.
I say he does that one more time, and he's probably gone.
So the frustration of the personal foul of the quarterback for the Bulldogs throws the ball at a Wildcat to get a 15-yard penalty after the sack. So the sack is back at the 28-yard line. So already.
No, they're actually showing it at the 23.
Okay, so the play had the loss of how much, Gary?
-7.
-7, and then a 15-yard walk-off. And so the ball is all the way back to the 38-yard line after the penalty. So 3rd down and...
Well, as he would say, Belton probably.
After the play, so it'll be 4th down.
So it was after the play, so they are going to get into punt formation. No one is back deep for the Wildcats. So the punt is away. It's going to go out of bounds at about, we'll see where the walkout is. So the walk up to the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 on the near hash. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 18. 9:40 remaining in the third. So the Bulldogs march down the field, but then have a penalty and a sack by the Wildcats to force the punt. So the Wildcats have it 1st and 10. They're going to go twins out to the right. Twins stacked on both sides. So double stacked twins. Going to go motion. And the ball is handed to Phillips. Phillips with the carry. He's going to gain about 3. So 2nd down and 7 right in the middle of the field. 35-14, the lead of the Wildcats. Wildcats could have a nice sustained drive here, eat up some clock, and get into pay dirt. Would be of good benefit. We always like those big long runs, but sustained drives can sometimes be better when trying to get the clock done.
There's a
there's a little inside reverse.
Boy, good tackle on Reynolds. Oh, no, that was on Phillips. I'm sorry.
So Phillips with the inside. So they fake the sweep and then run the little inside reverse there for a couple of yards. 3rd down and 3 with the ball on the 25-yard line. 3rd and 3. Wildcats need to pick this up here so they don't have to punt. One to eat some clock.
For sponsoring tonight's team meal before the game. We appreciate your generosity and support.
So double tight the formation with a flanker to the right. He's going to come in motion, split backs under center. There's going to be the pitch. And Reynolds trying to get outside, and he does. And he picks up the 1st and 10. So Reynolds with the carry picks up the 1st down. That's going to be another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. So the 1st down picked up by Reynolds. They have the ball here on the near side, the left hash, the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Pass out to Baker. Baker's going to pick up. Baker from Mitchell. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain. So a 5-yard gain on the quick out from Mitchell to Baker. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Still on the left hash here on the near side. Double tight. Flanker out wide to the right. Veer backs. Outside veer going to be pulled and pitched. And just going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's number 17, Brandon Phillips.
Does Phillips. So now it'll be 3rd down and 5 after no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. That's 3rd and 5.
Baker in with the play.
Still at the 37-yard line.
When the Wildcats run the double tight and the flanker is out wide, he doesn't come in motion. But virtually every time he's in fairly tight, he comes in motion. Double twins here. Pistol formation for Mitchell. Reynolds behind Mitchell. Going to the right side, a little sprint option, and they're all over that. And
Mitchell is pitching way too soon. I mean, especially when you're on that side, and he's backing up too, which is putting a disadvantage into our running back. That was really most on Mitchell. I really don't like to be critical, because he's playing a great ball game, but he's been doing more of that as of late.
What he will do here in the near future is fake that pitch, turn it up, and it'll reset things to where they won't play so much on the pitch. Carpenter back. Punt is away, and It's going to be to Carpenter. Carpenter is stopped after about a gain of 3.
Carpenter on the return for the Wildcats. Brought down by number 15, Tryon Samples.
Samples with the tackle. First and 10 at the 41-yard line on the far side. 7:07, so about a third of the way through the third quarter with no score by either team here in the second half. Trips coming out to the right side with a tight wing, empty backfield. So a tight end and a wing to the left, Trips to the right. Diabron in the backfield, and a pass is intended for Mason Ryder.
A pass intended, rather, for number 15, Mason Ryder. Falls incomplete. That's number 27,
Beechner.
and number 20,
Hetrick and Beechner on the cover.
Incomplete pass, second and 10 for the Odessa Bulldogs.
Second down and 10 on the far hash. Trips again to the right. Tight end and a tight wing to the left for Diabron.
The quarterback
Gonna
draw.
run a little quarterback draw, and stopped over there after a gain of about 4.
Tackle made by Wildcat number 15, Tryon Samples.
Samples with the tackle. Gain of 5. Those special sticks don't see that it's a little more than that, does it?
No, it's got to be.
It's close. We'll call it 5.5, but it's 5. We've got Trips to the right. And a back this time in Stoddard. He's back behind Diabron. And the ball is given to him. And it looked like he was going to get it. And we'll see where they mark it, because he spun around to get close. And then, so we got a little bit of hanky-panky going on over on that other side. I wouldn't call it fisticuffs, but there's certainly no love loss of things that are going on a little bit with some of the hits. So we'll see where they mark the ball. The official on the near side is marking it a yard short.
Officials indicate 4th down. It's 4th down.
I thought he made way farther than that, but that he must have gone out of bounds. Was that not up around the 49, Gary?
Yeah,
I think they've got the wrong.
They got the wrong
yard line. Yes,
it should be at the 50,
the 49 or the 50, as opposed to. So Harrisonville's called timeout. I don't know that I would have taken the timeout there, because they may be able to get that rectified if they do some talking over there. Hey, but let's take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment, or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
And we're back. We got the YMCA going on again. Gary and I believe that the officials, with all of the stuff that went on between the two teams in trying to keep anything from happening, they went to the wrong yard line, and the coach is trying to get them to move it to the 49 the 49 of the Wildcats, as opposed to the 46.
He has a legitimate gripe.
He does have a legitimate gripe, but here comes the punt. They're going to find that one out for sure, and the punt is away, and that's going to be a getaway. The punt is going to roll dead about the 22-yard line. So the Wildcats are going to take over 1st and 10 on the far side. 1st and 10 at the 22.
Well, they need to get back in their scoring ways. They first 5 times they had the ball, they had a touchdown, end of half, and then they had a 6 plays last drive and a punt. Now they're going to have to start off on their ways again and score a touchdown.
They lost
First and 10 for the Wildcats on the 22. Mitchell under center. Reynolds behind him. And continues to go. Going to be a gain of about 7.
Nate Reynolds on the carry.
Reynolds not going down after the first hit. You're not going to grab a hold of him. You're going to have to hit him and wrap him up. So he gets a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3.
Just a long, sustained drive right here with a touchdown, 42-14, would make it very difficult for the Bulldogs to come back.
So double tight. Double tight with Twins to the left. Reynolds in the backfield with Mitchell. Mitchell's going to pull that one back and go forward and get back to about the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 on the far side. The nose of the ball on the 29-yard line. 3rd and 3. 4:29 and counting here. The Wildcats break the huddle, and they're going to have trips out to the left. They're going to have split to the right. Reynolds in the backfield.
Reynolds is getting the ball here, right here, straight up dive.
And Mitchell is going to pull that back out, and Mitchell is going to slide down.
Good for him. Why, though, they're stopping the clock? Because he got a first down. That was a good play for him to keep
Yes, but they sure did make that spot back far from where he slid. But that's another Troby Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances.
That's 22 yards for Mitchell.
22-yard for Mitchell, 22-yard carry, just 1 yard into Bulldog territory at the Bulldog 49 here on the near side. Double tight veer backs, Mitchell under center. Split out to the right. Going to run the veer, going to hand that thing off to Reynolds, and Reynolds is going to have about 5 yards. I was just thinking the veer might be able to just walk this thing right down there. I'm a proponent of running that veer to this backside over here.
Well, you know what they say about the veer?
What do they say?
Well, you just continue to run it, and what on that movie? Like Novocaine.
Oh, until they stop it?
It's like Novocaine.
So, double tight again, veer backs, Reynolds to the right. Going to be a little cross buck in there. Reynolds again, but he's only going to gain about 2 yards, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Nate Reynolds with the carry. Phillips, the other back, so he was running a little cross buck action there. So 3rd and 3, possibly in 4-down territory here, I would say probably. 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So double tight. Flanker out to the right is Lawful. Little sprint option look. Gonna reverse and see if he can outrun everybody to the backside.
Get the first
is
down
Phillips, and Phillips is gonna have the first down. So Phillips has everything bottled up on the right side. He reverses, gets a block by his quarterback Mitchell, and then outruns to the sideline to get the first down. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. The near side, 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. Double tight, Twins right. Reynolds in the backfield. In the pistol formation is Mitchell. Mitchell fakes to Reynolds and then takes it down the side. That's going to be out of bounds down about the 13-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Got a flag on the play. See what we've got down there.
If it stands, that's a 23-yard.
So we'll see what the penalty is here.
Looks like it's going to be on the Cats.
The hold was way downfield, so it's going to be second down and about 6. So the block from the spot of the foul allows that to be. So it is first down over, so first and 6, which is an unusual, you don't see very often unless it's on the goal line. So the little bunch formation to the left with a split end out to the left. Reynolds is going to get the pitch, and he's going to see if he can get to the corner, and yes, he can. And 19 Westerhold tries to put a hit on him, and Nate says, no, here's how you do that. So 2nd and 2 on the sweep. So delivering the blow at the end of the play was Reynolds on that one. Baker split way out to the right. Little bunch formation with Reynolds in the backfield under center. Reynolds gets the ball, and it looks like he got enough for the first down, so the officials on either sideline are showing, yes, that is a first down. That's another Troby's may take. If I'm playing center first down, think Troby's first when you think home appliances. So on the near hash, 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Gary, was that this sustained drive if they can just finish this thing off here?
That's the 3rd first down in this drive, the 4th of the half for the Cats. And you're right, if we can finish this off, it's going to make it very difficult because this is almost the end of the 3rd quarter.
Probably the last play of the 3rd quarter here. And the pitch is quick, and
apparently the Cats got it
Cats
back.
did get back to it, but they dodged a bullet there. That is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, so a loss on the play. It's going to be
loss of 3 on the play.
2nd down and 13. That's going to be the end of the quarter. The Wildcats lead 35 over the Odessa Bulldogs to 14. We'll take a break, get you a couple of commercials. We'll be back.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
First Class Heating and Cooling is your local Trane dealer that you can count on to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Whether you need service right now or an estimate on a new system, give us a call at 816-380-5659. First Class service from your hometown team.
It's hard to stop a train.
Church & DeWitt is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500. Comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchdewhite.com and click on Careers.
All right, welcome back, everybody. 12 minutes remaining in this one. The Wildcats leading 35-14. Kind of conceal things if they can get a score right here. What you got?
I'm sorry, they've got it wrong again.
Yes, because
it's supposed to be 2nd and 13, and it's 2nd and 8. Again, this is a benefit the Cats, but that's wrong. It should be 2nd and 13, and they've got it wrong.
Double tight wing. So I say when it's double tight and the wing's this tight, he's going to come in motion. You got Reynolds in the backfield with Phillips, and we're going to get a veer and a couple of yards gained, so a gain of about 3. Yeah, how do you do your stats when they mess that up like that? So 3rd down and 5 here on the near side, the near hash. The ball's on the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 5. The Wildcats trying to push this out.
I say even though they're 21 points ahead, I still think this is 4-down territory if they either get back to the line of scrimmage or get plus yardage.
I think it's definitely 4 down, but
there's 5. So there's the 5 that I guess if you think of karma or whatever you think of, there's the 5 it should be.
So 5-yard penalty had someone get started just a little bit early over there in the line. And so 3rd down and 10 now.
And we had no penalties in the first half. That is our 3rd penalty for 20 yards in the second half. So, again, and we've not scored in the second half. So what does it tell you? Mistakes cost you. So, therefore, we're 3rd and 10. Got some makeup to do here to be able to get in the end zone or get a first down at least.
So the little bunch formation to the left with a wide out. Reynolds in the backfield. Under center is Mitchell. We're going to pitch, and we're going to throw deep to the end zone and see if anybody know. They're not going to bail him out on a ball that's thrown that short. That's a long throw to make, even for somebody that's played some quarterback in the past. That's a long throw to make because it's back across the field. So 4th down now and 10. The ball is still at the 29-yard line. So see what the Wildcats dial up here. Looks like they're going to go double tight with a couple of wideouts. Motion by Phillips. And we're going to see a pass going deep down, and that's going to be thrown out of bounds. So turnover on downs by the pass that was intended for, Gary, what do you got on there? By Lawful.
Intended for Lawful.
So intended for Lawful falls way out of bounds and incomplete. So still 35-14. We're down to 11 minutes to go in this one. The Wildcats will turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 by the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Gonna have slot to the left with a tight end and a split out to the right. Diabron in the pistol. There's a little short motion and the ball given to Stoddard. Stoddard off and running. See if we can get him. He goes out of bounds.
That's number 3.
35.
Correction, number 5, Gabe Studdard on the carry for the Bulldogs.
35.
35-yard gain. So down to the Wildcat 36-yard line here on the near side.
And that is puts him over 137 yards, over 100 yards, 137 yards.
So slot to the left, tight end and a split to the right. Diabron hands off to Westerbrook. Westerbrook will pick up about 4 on the play.
Harrisonville, number 20, Deegan Beechner.
So Beechner with the tackle. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 6 at the 32-yard line for the Bulldogs of Odessa.
Cats had the ball 6 minutes and 45 seconds with 12 plays on that last drive, which they needed. They just wish they could have scored on it.
Slot to the left, pro to the right, motion to the right, and the ball handed to Westerbrook, Cole Westerbrook, I believe. That's going to be a 1st down, Cole Westerbrook.
Number 41, Tyson Wyatt Smith of the Wildcats.
So Wyatt Smith with the tackle. 1st and 10 right in the, close to the middle of the field. 1st and 10 on the 25 for the Bulldogs. Getting down to about 10 minutes left in the game.
Thinking about timeouts, still Odessa has all 3. Cats only have 2 left. They called one earlier in the 3rd quarter.
So a slot to the left, tight end and flanker. So ST going to get motion to the side. We're going to get movement. We'll see.
Like a motion, I think. Oh, encroachment.
Offside by the defense.
That's a 4th penalty for 25 yards.
So
for the Cats.
1st and 5 now. The ball down to the 20-yard line. Don't need to be helping them out here, Wildcats.
Bulldogs from the Harrisonville 20-yard line.
So the clock rolls here. Twins to the left, so really trips with the tight end. One wide out, it's going to give it to Stoddard. Stoddard is tackled on a gain of about 3. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
That's number 5, Gabe Stoddard on the carry for the Bulldogs. Tackle made by number 15, Tryon Sample.
Sample with the tackle. Is it just 2nd down? I had 3rd, my mistake. 2nd down because we had the penalty that got it down to 5.
New quarterback for the Odessa Bulldogs, number 12, Michael Scott.
He's a freshman. I was looking. He was warming up over there earlier.
Scott hands it off to Stoddard. Going to be close. It is a 1st down, so a 1st down by Stoddard. Melzer with the tackle. Michael Scott in at quarterback for.
And that's going to really hurt their offense because Diabron was good. I mean, he had 54 yards, but he was able to break tackles in the backfield. Don't know how good he is. Stoddard is, or not Stoddard, but 12 is as far as passing either. So we'll see here.
There's a pass out to the
Pass from number 12, Michael Scott. Ball's incomplete. Broken up by number 40, Darian Polk on the coverage.
So Polk on the coverage out there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Time is going to start running short, so a little bit of that in favor of the Wildcats. But the Bulldogs here are down to the 15-yard line trying to close the gap. Scott in the pistol. Going to hand it off to Stoddard. Stoddard trying to break outside, and he's not able to get away.
Number 41, Tyson Wyatt Smith.
So Tyson Wyatt Smith did a nice job of getting the jersey and didn't slam him down. He tackled him and threw him down, but he didn't slam him down, and it might have saved another penalty. So 3rd down and 10 now. Double tight. Flanker out to the right, wing to the left. Stoddard behind the quarterback. That's going to be a short gain, maybe a gain of 2.
That was number 5, Gabe Stoddard on the carry for the Bulldogs.
So Stoddard with the 2-yard carry.
Case Melzer and number 65, Owen Adair.
Adair and Melzer on the tackle. So 4th down and 8 from the 13-yard line here on the near side for the Bulldogs. Going to run a double tight with a tight wing, a split out to the right, in motion, and a pass. And finally tackled the first sack person that had an opportunity, did not wrap him up. So the Wildcats are going to take it over on downs. Replay on the board there. Thank you, men. Nicely done. So 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line for the Wildcats. 7 minutes remaining in this one. 21-point lead, 35-14. Your Wildcats over the Bulldogs so far. So Twins to the right, Twins wide to the left. Reynolds behind Mitchell in the pistol. Going to give it to Reynolds. Reynolds makes a juke, gets outside. He's going to go out of bounds. Gain about 8 yards.
That's number 22, Nate Reynolds on the carry.
So Reynolds goes out of bounds, being pursued by Gabe Stoddard as well. So Stoddard playing both ways. Several players playing both ways.
Yeah, total of 5.
5, as Gary alluded to earlier, and that makes it tough. There's so many people that do not like the fact that platooning is done, and it's sometimes a double-edged sword, but late in the game it helps you Double twins, a little pull look. Mitchell pulls it out. He's out in the open. That's a spot where you hold on to the ball. So Mitchell with the carry.
29 yards.
29 yards. And Heitman on the tackle there. So first and down into the territory of the Bulldogs,
That's
the 41-yard line.
That's 9 carries for 90 yards for Mitchell. He's close to the 100-yard mark as well. Now the coaches are telling them to run clock all the way down.
So twins left, twins right, Mitchell and Reynolds. Reynolds gets it up the middle. He's going to get about 3.
Number 22, Nate Reynolds on the carry for the Wildcats. Brought down by number 13, Carson Tilden.
Tilden with the tackle.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 for the
Second down and 7 from the 38-yard line. Baker comes over and gets the play from Coach Max.
Take your time. Run that clock. Take your time.
So double slaughter, double twins. Reynolds in the backfield. A little motion going out, waggle they'd call that. And there is another carry by Mitchell. Or excuse me, Reynolds.
Reynolds on the carry for the Wildcats. Tackle made by number 55, Derek Marble.
Marble with the tackle. Third down and 2 now.
Reynolds
for the Wildcats.
Reynolds approaching 300 yards. He's got 23 carries for 286 yards. He's got the 4 touchdowns in the first half. No scoring here in the second half at all. And our series, first series was 6 plays and a punt. Next series was 12 plays and downs. So
double tight, flanker, and going to give to Reynolds, and Reynolds is forward for the first down, presumably.
6 yards.
6-yard gain. So first and 10. That's another Troby Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. Here on the near side, first.
Go ahead.
First and 10 on the 27-yard line.
And this is where, now in the fourth quarter, they have 5 players running both ways. He wears the defensive down. Oh, went the wrong way.
So Reynolds goes left. Mitchell's going to fake to the right. Okay, I'll go to the right. I'll slide to keep the clock running after a 3-yard gain. That is a nice job by a young man, not thinking about his stats. He could have got 2 more yards, probably gone out of bounds, but he says, hey, I'm going to keep this clock running because we're going to get this thing over with. So second down and 7 from the 24. Double slot again. Mitchell and Reynolds in the background. Reynolds gets through the slot, see if he can break it. That could be a touchdown, and it is.
Over 300 yards now.
So he goes over 300 yards. And when the Wildcats score touchdown, you score pizzas, Papa Murphy's. Kinsley Brannon. I've got your phone number, so if I got the name wrong, you still got pizza coming. There's the extra point. It is up and good. So 42-14 with 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Extra point is good. Let's take a break. We'll be back. How many? What's he at? Yeah, that's what I said, but let's just keep it here. What do you think? Let's just keep it here. I'm not as forceful as Chad about going to break. No worries. 42-14. the Wildcats will kick off. Scoring drive.
Scoring drive summary brought to you by Reynolds Cafe, the Wildcats breakfast headquarters located on Old Highway 7 in Garden City. 7 plays, 3 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. Total of 78 yards. They started on the 22-yard line, with culminating with that 24-yard touchdown run by Reynolds. That makes his 5th for the night, and it gives him 25 carries for 316 yards.
42-14, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Little pooch kick. Fair catch made by number 44, Lane Croucher.
Remember back in the day when it was, I don't know if it was Pat Summerall and Howard Cosell and all them, when they would sing, "Turn out the lights, the party's over."
Yeah, but that's not nice. But it is a 42-14 lead right now for
so I think
the Wildcats.
They can turn out the lights.
Well, but then we'd have to stop play. You know how that goes. So 1st and 10 on the left hash for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line, their own 29-yard line. Trips to the right, going to get a little cutback look by Stoddard. Stoddard is going to be taken out of bounds.
That's number 5, Gabe Stoddard on the carry for the Bulldogs. Driven out of bounds by number 15, Tryon Samples of the Wildcats.
Samples with the tackle. 5-yard gain on the play. Still be on the left hash for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line. Trips to the right. Mitchell Scott, the quarterback, in for the Bulldogs. Stoddard in the backfield. Stoddard gets the ball, and he is taken down at a 1-yard loss.
That's number 5, Gabe Stoddard on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Nice play by the defense.
Number 41, Tyson Wyatt Smith of the Bulldogs.
Wyatt Smith with the tackle. 3rd down. The ball is at the 33-yard line.
I think Coach Max and team coaches are going to be happy with the way their defense has played this whole game.
3rd and 6. Stoddard's going to, no, he pulled it, did Scott, and he gets up close to a 1st down.
Plus a penalty flag. Not sure what the penalty is.
Got a flag coming in, close to a 1st down. So Scott makes a pull and reads and pulls that from Stoddard and gets about 6 yards, but we've got a flag. Let's see. Got a face mask by the Wildcats, and it's the personal foul version, so that's going to be a 15-yard walk-off. So that'll take the ball into Wildcat territory. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the game. 1st and 10. Ball at the 46.
However, I don't think he's going to be happy with the second half penalties. We've got a total of 5 penalties, 40 yards, which has not been a good second half as far as mistakes and penalties.
Back to pass and falls incomplete.
Intended for number 15, Mason Ryder of the Bulldogs.
Mason Ryder, the intended receiver for Michael Scott. So 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock with 2:28 remaining. Wildcats with a commanding lead here. So slot to the right, pro formation to the left, TS motion to the left, going to give it to Stoddard. Stoddard is going to go down at the hands of.
That's number 5, Gabe Stoddard on the carry for the Odessa Bulldogs. Brought down by number 15, Tryon Samples.
So 3rd down and 9 now. The ball is on the 45-yard line.
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left. Split to the left. Tight slot. Tight end to the right with a split to the right. Ball given to Sample. Sample tackled by a host of Wildcats right there.
That's number 19, Cole Westerhold on the carry.
Westerhold on the carry.
And number 65,
Fourth down and 8.
Brings it to fourth down.
Fourth down and 8. So timeouts left by the Bulldogs are 3. The Wildcats
That's number 17,
have an opportunity to salt this thing away.
Wildcats. Number 19, Cole Wester with the kick.
Kick is headed to the far side. That's going to bounce down and be stopped on about the 1 yard line.
That's number 21, Dayton Carpenter down in that.
So Carpenter downs the ball at the 21 yard line.
10 from their own 1 yard line.
So the Wildcats have half a tick less than a minute here to put this one away and finish it. Wildcats will take over at their own 1 yard line. So see if the Wildcats can get a little room here.
Odessa has 3 timeouts, so they want to get out of the shadow of the end zone.
So we got a timeout. Harrisonville. Going to talk it over a little bit. Some people would just say, just take the dang safety, kick the thing out of there to where you don't have a chance to fumble. We're going to take a break and a commercial. We'll be right back.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
All right, time is out, is over. They've talked it over. See if the Wildcats can get this out of the shadow of their end zone. Under center is Mitchell. Probably get a sneak coming forward right here. Or maybe have somebody jump off sides and get 5 yards that way. So encroachment by the defense, that's going to bring it out to the 6. So that's one way to get you a little bit of breathing room after the ball's down on the 1. So first and 5. Flanker to the right, double tight. Veer backs in the backfield, split backs. Quarterback sneak there by Mitchell. Going to get a couple. Maybe just ended up being Bechtel in. So Bechtel in, Crouch with the tackle. So second down and 4 for the Wildcats here. Bechtel in as quarterback.
The Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety asks that you buckle up and put your phone down.
Second down and 4, far side of the field. Another sneak. Quarterback sneak. And the whistle finally blows after a gain of about 3, close to a first down. So Bechtel with the keeper. That's going to be it. The Wildcats 42, the Bulldogs 14. The Wildcats end on a winning note. We will take a break. We'll get Gary to gather up some numbers here, and we'll be back after this. Hey there, Wildcat and pizza fans. Are you ready for a touchdown of flavor? Enter Papa Murphy's Score-Free Pizza Contest. Picture it, Wildcats on the big screen, friends gathered around, and the excitement of a touchdown. But that's not all. At Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, we're turning touchdowns into free pizza. Every time the Wildcats score a touchdown, you score big too. Head to Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville to enter, and with every touchdown, someone gets free pizza. Don't miss out. Sign up for the Papa Murphy's Touchdown Contest and celebrate touchdowns like never before. Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, where touchdowns taste better.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over our nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
First Class Heating and Cooling is your local Trane dealer that you can count on to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Whether you need service right now or an estimate on a new system, give us a call at 816-380-5659. First Class service from your hometown team.
It's hard to stop a train.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your... All right. The Wildcats with a decisive win here took care of some of those keys to the game. Gary?
Yes, they did.
It's all yours.
It was, the second half wasn't quite as successful as the first half for them, but if you look at the stats, things pretty much stayed the same, but I'm going to go over the stats real quick. Cats had 477 yards rushing, 50 yards receiving for a total of 527 yards compared to 265 for the Odessa Bulldogs. So we just about doubled them up, just like we were about at halftime. And the plays were about the same, 57 plays for the Cats, 55 for the Odessa Bulldogs. Time of possession, 22 minutes for the Cats, 26 for Odessa. Now individually, leading the Cats and leading their way through 316 yards on 25 carries was Nate Reynolds. Right behind him was Mason Mitchell, the quarterback, with 10 carries, 93 yards. And then Phillips with 10 carries, 64 yards. Receiving, Baker pretty much had the count on that. He had 3 receptions for a total of 45 yards, and Phillips had 1 for 5. Leading the way for Odessa was Stoddard, number 5. He had 19. Rushes for 149 yards. Then Diabron had 11 for 54, and then number 19, Westerhold, had total of 8 carries for 26. Receiving, Ryder had 2 catches for 17, and then Croucher had 1 for 11, and Stoddard had 1 for 4, and Powell had 1 for 8. You know, really, you look at the first half, it was touchdown for the Cats, all by Reynolds except one, which that was by Baker on that 30-yard touchdown reception. Second half, there was only one touchdown scored throughout the entire second half, and that was by Reynolds with his 24-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good, which that was the final scoring play of the game, which made the score 42, your Harrisonville Wildcats to Odessa's 14. You know, it was a decisive win. I don't think it's going to change anything as far as the Class 4, District 7 playoffs at all. I think we're probably going to see Southeast here next week. And but what it did do was it brought back that confidence that we needed after those 4. We had the 4 winning games, and then we lost decisively last week against Oak Grove, who had a decisive win tonight. Let you talk about that.
The final score of the Warrensburg game, 60-something to 40-something. I heard a couple of different reports. Guys, don't dig. Don't worry about it. Just Oak Grove with a big win tonight and going to make a little bit of a different look. But let's finalize this thing. Get ready to be back here for district play Friday night. Remains to be seen who it will be. We know who we think it will be, but not sure. 66 to 56, Oak Grove beats Warrensburg. So I just got a text from someone that said it was not much D being played over there, kind of a long story. But we're going to finish things up here for Tuck and Chris and James and Chad, wherever he's gotten to now, and so forth. And Gary, this is Jay Forsler of 4Ts. Enjoyed this tonight, but not necessarily my cup of tea, but I hope that it was listenable.
Well, first of all, you would have never known it wasn't your cup of tea, because I think you did a tremendous job for you not doing this, continuously. You sounded like just an old pro up here, just kind of stepping back in. I think you may have been Pat Summerall for part of it anyway, except you wouldn't agree with me about turning out the lights and the party's over. I understand that. But, no, you did a wonderful job. Great working with you, Jerry. I always get the opportunity to work with you as far as 4Ts, but great working with you on the headset. And, if Chad comes back, for 201, I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see. He has to take that day off, after his 200th. But anyway, no, it's been great working with you and great working with everybody at 4Ts, and looking forward to seeing you all next week.
See you then for the whole 4Ts group. We're going to finalize this thing. The Wildcats, almost said Blue Devils, the Wildcats win 42-14, and we'll see you next week.